Let's bow down to Mata Dekho Bandhando and put ourselves in a bandhan. put both our hands towards Mother Earth and we'll say one mantra to Shri Adi Bhumi Devi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Let's move our attention to the left Mooladhar, left hand on our lap, right hand towards Mother Earth. Complete surrender and full conviction and faith. Mother, I am innocent. I surrender the power of Shri Ganesha of innocence within us. Mother, I am innocent. Let us say one mantra to Shri Nirmal Ganesh. Sakshat Shri Ganesh Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Let's bring both our hands on our lap. attention on the center Mooladhar. With complete humility and heartfelt desire, we request Mother Kundalini within us, who is the reflection of the Adi Kundalini, to please awaken within us in the form of Shri Gauri, to please establish innocence within us. Mother, please make me innocent. With this desire, the attention on the center Mooladhara, we say the mantra or Shri Ganesha Gauri. Sakshat Shri Ganesha Gauri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo. Let's move our attention to the right Mooladhara. Keeping our right hand on our lap, we move our left hand towards Mother Earth. Say one mantra to Shri Kartikeya. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Mother, please make me worthy of your appreciation. in with the desire. We remove all the obstacles in the path of our ascent. All our conditioning, all our habits, all our negative thoughts. Say the mantra. Sarva Rakshasa Hant. Om Tvameva Sakshat Sarva Rakshasa Hantri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. We have heard many times in the olden days we had the evil in the form of Rakshasas or entities that could be destroyed by the Devi. As we've been reading the Devi Mahatmya in Navaratri, all the Rakshasas, all the Asuras in the Kali Yuga, they've taken the form of negativity within us, residing in our brain, residing as conditionings, as habits, anger, jealousiness, irritation, impatience, greed, lust, materialism. Here we humbly request, Mother, please destroy all the evil in me, all these that cause hindrance in our ascent and distract our attention from our spirit. Mother, please destroy all the evil in me. Mother, let the light of my spirit shine in every corner of my brain, dispelling the darkness of negative thoughts, emotions, memories, conditioning, dissolving all the negative conditioning. Let the light of your love infuse through my being. Let's bring both our hands back on our lap. Today is day 7 of Navaratri, where we meditate upon the central channel, the Mahalakshmi, as the aspect of Sri Durga that is worshipped today is Kalaratri. dark night of dissolution. We'll say the mantra for Kalaratri. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalaratri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. The dark night of dissolution. The dark night is the state of emptiness where all passions, thoughts, and desires are extinguished. Shri Kalaratri is one of the fiercest forms of Shri Durga, who confers auspiciousness, bliss, and protection. Mother, you who are the dark night of worldly dissolution, Shri Kalaratri, the great night of final dissolution, Shri Maharatri, and the terrible night of delusion, Shri Moharatri, please accept our surrender at your lotus feet. Please destroy all the evil in me.
Yesterday, you have seen how Durga used to protect all the seekers, sadhakas, and how she killed the people who have been troubling, torturing, killing the seekers of truth. Her whole advent was to protect them from all these evil forces. In those days, that was the most important work. So that's how the sadhakas came up to these modern times. And now they are seekers of truth, or they have found the truth. All these different passage has taught the sadhakas what is the use of their life. They were frantically first trying to find the truth, frantically. And they went into different difficult places. They thought by going into some lonely places they'll be able to settle their mind in peace and they'll be able to find the truth. Also they sacrificed many things, their wealth, which was bothering them, their families, they thought, was standing in the way of their research. All this went on and there are still some people who believe that by becoming an ascetic one can find this truth. Buddha did the same, Mahavira did the same. Their life was nothing but a great tapasya. Their tapasyas are helping us today in such a way that we now have got such a blessing that our personalities as they are can receive self-realization for which people struggled and struggled in such a way that if you read that, how they were suffering, you might be really amazed how they went through all this suffering and all this tapasya just with the goal to get their self-realization. It is an ordeal even to read about them and to know about them. And while they were seeking also, there were so many people who tried to trouble them, who tried to torture them, who tried to kill. And the people surrounding them didn't know what they were doing. They used to ridicule them, laugh at them, make fun of them. With all this, what we learned that we have got our self-realization very easily, without any torture, without any ordeal, without any sufferings, fasting, nothing. It's not true. Because you are the same people who have done all this before. And that's why you are here. It's your matter of right to have your self-realization. It's no way is to say that without anything we got it. Because it is life after life you have been seekers. Whatever path you followed, whatever religion you followed, whatever faiths you followed, it was a torture for you. And this torture is today now fruitful, that today you are self-realized people. But in any way, we see that human beings, if they get something rather easily, they don't understand the value of how they got it. Now, to get this easily, actually you must know is not just because you were nothing. You were something great. You were great saints, went into Himalayas. We did all kinds of ordeals and fasting, and where so many of you were killed and butchered in the name of God. So today, whatever you have got, whatever realization you have got, is not just something you should think that it's only Mother's grace that we have got. It's your own great personality which has achieved it. Otherwise, it would have been impossible for me to give you realization. Whatever the work the deities have done, they have brought you to this level of human existence, protecting you. But now, naturally, just this is the last step which you have crossed, and you have achieved this self-realization, and so many of you have achieved great heights. This power within us, the Kundalini, which has connected you to this all-pervading power, has been struggling, has been guiding you, has been all the time looking after you, protecting you, so that you should achieve your goal in this Kali Yuga. It was said that only during Kali Yuga this will happen, and those people who are seeking God in the mountains and in the valleys will find it. But there will be normal people, people who will have household and living like normal people in the society. There won't be some sort of sadhus or saints, but people who are married, who have children, all such people who are leading a very normal life will receive their realization. It's already said, it's already predicted by Bhrigu Muni. So it's all being already set, I think, all being planned. But in this, a credit goes, of course, to you people that you have recognized what is the truth. As you know, there are so many false people going about. They are doing all kinds of tricks, they are trying all kinds of methods to entice people. Despite that, you have recognized. This recognition is something very remarkable, and I am myself surprised how, like lost children finding their mother, come back to her in the same way all of you are here. But in this, we should not think that we have got it easily or we have got it without any difficulties, because this can create a little problem that we will not go further with the same speed, with the same dedication as we have been doing before. So whatever you think is easy was not easy at all. It is sahaja. It is, what can say, spontaneous. But now it is for you to time. It's really to understand that this time is so important. We have to save the whole world. That you have to project yourself, as I said last time, and to find out ways and methods how you can do these things. In Russia, I must tell you, I had a very good experience of a very highly developed soul who is a very well-known scientist. He is one of the biggest scientists of Russia, and he is indulging also into spirituality. He told people that I am indulging into spirituality, I would like to see Mother. I said, all right, I would love to see him. So when he came, he looked at me and he said, I know, Mother, that you are the incarnation of God in these modern times. I was quite surprised for a scientist to say that. But his eyes, so pure and so full of devotion and humility. Then he says that I want to do something if you help me. I said, what do you want to do? He said, I cannot measure your power. I cannot. He had an instrument by which he could measure the power. I can't also measure the power of your photographs. He said, he told me a number which I couldn't understand, was something 700 raised to power, some sort of a billion into billiardi, like that. I said, now what this number is, I don't know. So he told me that this is what your photograph is. So I said, all right, now what do you want me to do? I told him, you can take this photograph if you think it is so powerful. So he took the photograph with such respect and this thing. At least 4 or 5 times he bowed to me. I said, what do you want to do about it? He said that I want to put it on a satellite. Now see the projection part. Satellite. Then what will you do? And I'm going to put electromagnetic force behind it. So this will, the power that is in this one will penetrate into things, because electromagnet can penetrate, with that these vibrations will also penetrate. So I will go onto the satellite, and from there I'll project this and I'll see the global problems. Then wherever I'll project this, the problems will be solved. I'll try to, first of all, make the land fertile with this one photograph of mine. Can you imagine? See his projection. I was amazed. I said, look at this man, what he has been thinking all the time. He said, this is not difficult. It's not difficult. I said, how? So he showed me with a spring, something like a spring. He put it on water which I had vibrated. And the spring started jumping. And then he showed with his machine that the whole thing was moving so fast. You see, Mother, just see the water that you have vibrated, how great it is. I said, I have never heard that you can transform this power into something which will work out on material things. He said, this power can work out in anything. It is this power which has created everything. So it will work out in everything. I was so surprised. And he said, I've been just waiting to meet you, and this I'm going to start. I've got a lot of work to be done. And he told his friend, now let's go. We have a lot of work to be done. I want to do all this in the lifetime of Mother. She should see what you have to do. I was amazed from where this fellow has dropped on this plane. So now why I'm telling you all this, that now you all have got realization. You have now felt your spirit. And you have entered into the kingdom of God, no doubt. But now you must understand that this power that you have, what it does to you, what it creates. The most important thing is, by this power, you become thoughtlessly aware. That is, you come in the present. To achieve the present is an impossible task. So once you are in thoughtless awareness, what happens? That no thoughts bombard your mind. Wherever you may be. You may be in America, you may be in any place, you are not bombarded by thoughts. So, what does that mean? Into very simple language we can say, it means that you do not reflect. You do not have a reflecting mind. Now, this is the basic problem of Saj Yogis of today, which one should try to conquer. That you do not reflect. That's the only way you can achieve your steady. For example, I've seen people, for nothing at all, they'll just start laughing. Nothing at all. They see somebody, immediately they react. This was nice, but not so. They start giving their opinion, especially in the West, about everything. Everybody seems to be very knowledgeable, and start telling what is best, what is not the best, what is not good. And once they start saying something like that, mind becomes reflective. If the mind is not reflective, then you are thoughtless awareness. watch anything, just to watch, just to witness. You should not reflect. If you are using your mental power, then this power subsides. This is a very common defect with people, because I think you people are more intelligent, you think maybe, I think you are well educated, might be, I don't know, whatever you think. But this reflecting mind is a very dangerous thing for spirituality. You'll never grow. And then with the reflecting mind, you have different emotions. With something, you reflect on somebody. Now, if it's your son or daughter or something, you get identified. Identification with some is artificial. It's not in reality. But because of this mind reflects, it identifies. Now many identifications you have dropped out. For example, your bias about religion, about races, about maybe nationalities, you have dropped out. But still, I would say, the reflecting mind still acts. And this is the greatest hurdle for the progress of Sahajogis of today. I've been thinking, why is it the reflecting mind is so active in Sahajogis of today? If you could stop reflecting, immediately you establish yourself in the ocean of peace. You watch something, just watch. There's no ripple of thought in your mind. Then you become extremely creative. You become extremely dynamic. You become extremely compassionate. You have no fear. Some people think if you are compassionate, you see this man might lynch me. You have no fear. All virtues that you have to enjoy, you can only enjoy when you do not reflect. That means that you leave everything to the divine. You have not in charge. You don't see that you have to be reflecting on something. This is the greatest power you have got, is not to reflect, not to look at somebody with that kind of. I have seen this is still there, lingering. Perhaps I never told you about it. Maybe one of the reasons. I don't say that it's only your fault, but maybe mine, because I couldn't find what was exactly wrong. That is the reflection that you have about others. Now, I told you have introspection. For introspection, also it can be reflection. But that at least gives you idea as to where you are. But with that, psychologically you can become extremely depressed, you can condemn yourself. Then you may not understand yourself as a personality that you have. And you'll go on sort of losing your vibrations, losing your power. Because you are not control of yourself. So introspection also, if it brings about depression and demeaning of your personality, best is not to introspect also. Because all these mental activities I've seen create problems. But in a state where you are thoughtlessly aware, introspection comes to you automatically. You see it automatically. You understand it automatically. You do not think about it. It just comes to you. The whole picture comes to you and you are at peace with yourself. You are never in turmoil, never in trouble. Then you don't get angry. Then you do not argue. Then you do not discuss. But you become as if dropped into the ocean of awareness. And you don't have to worry as to solve something. When you are reflecting, then you find that this power works. Now it becomes very contradictory to say that you have to project and you don't have to reflect. Now when we reflect, we absorb. When we reflect on something, we absorb that thing. And mostly our attention goes to the defects of others. This person is no good, that is not good, this is the hair not all right, the sari is not all right, this, that, and all nonsense. So what are we doing? We are absorbing all the bad things also. Now, when you start admiration of something, then what happens? That you may not get the bad things, but at least you are on a better line. But still, the admiration in thoughtless awareness is really very deep. I saw this in the eyes of this great scientist. Absolutely, he was just one with me, and his eyes were like an ocean of peace. He was just looking at me. And for quite some time. And then he came to his thoughts and he told me that this is what we can do with your photograph. So the depth in you will only come when you do not reflect. But it's very common with human beings, especially in the West. This carpet is no good, that is no good, this smell is coming, that is there. Always trying to judge others. Judge other things, which is important. What is so important? If you are sitting in the garden of heavens, what does it matter? Where you are sitting, what you are doing. This sets in, this reflection sets in waves of thoughts in our mind. I have already once described it by drawing, how the energy that falls on the right side goes to the left side, and the falls on the left goes to the right, crosses over because of two types of cells we have. Then out of this energy that goes to the right, the energy that goes to the left, it is sucked in partly into the sympathetic. Now whatever is left out is the one that reflects. That is the way it goes on reflecting. Now, if you can suck in all that energy and put it on our sympathetic, then all our energies will be thousandfold much more. Will not be tired, will not be unhappy, will be able to stand lots of nonsense. But will not call it a nonsense, will not think it's a bad thing, so it has no effect on us. This quality we have to develop. I would say with this today's special celebration of Navaratri, like yesterday you saw the Durga's 9 forms also. In that is one is Kushmanda, as this was told. That you absorb all the filth within yourself, in your stomach. But Devi does that, not you. What a Devi can do, you should not do. That's her job. That she is supposed to do this, not you. What you have to do is to only be in silence so that you absorb whatever will increase that silence, will increase your depth. Devi will look after all the other rest of the things. She look after all the filth, all the anger, all the temper, everything that's going on in this world. She will absorb all that. But what you have to do is to just enjoy everything that is pure. Enjoyment is only possible when you are beyond your mind. With your mind you can never enjoy. It's like a big load. It will not act. It will not help. Enjoyment comes when you are in complete silence, in a ripple-less lake. The reflection of all the joy that is created on the shores of that lake are completely reflected. They are not deflected. If there were ripples, it would have been a different image altogether and would have been something nowhere near the image of reality. So one must have a mind which is kept lower than reality. And this is what we have to learn. This is Navaratri's great days are here, and that you should know that it starts actually in the Western world from the 21st, in the equinox, after the equinox, in September. There are two Navaratris we have, see. One starts now and one starts after the second equinox. Now, in this equinox, Mother Mary's birthday is the equinox. And that's why people celebrate her birthday. They don't know why she was born on equinox. See, for the balance celebrated. Now, I was told in Iran, this is the time they have the New Year. That means the Muslims observe this as a New Year. So when Navaratri starts, it's the New Year. That means it's the 12th month for them. And so many things are suggestive of that why should it be 12 months? Why should the goddess be born at 12 o'clock? All this has a special meaning and which you can find out, but only possible when you are not reflecting. This is what is the state in which you are really in connection with the all-pervading power. Otherwise, you are not there. You are not one with that state. To be one with that state, you have to be absolutely silent within yourself. For the goddess, she is silent. There's a fight on, she's silent. Because she's so confident. She knows about her powers. She knows Mahishasur or any sur cannot trouble her, cannot touch her. She knows what are their powers are, and she knows all her powers. So she doesn't have to be disturbed by anything. She's not disturbed. Because she's really the personification of this peace state, where she's so powerful. She doesn't have to know about her powers. She doesn't have to ask the powers to exert. They just work automatically. This is the state in which you will be amazed. So many things happen unknowingly, without your doing anything. And that is what we call as coincidences. But actually it's not coincidence. It is the state in which we are in a thoughtless awareness, and then the Parama Chaitanya is related to us. Absolutely related. We are there. And that works out everything for us. So in Sahaja Yoga, this time, as you know about the goddess, what she has done, so much work for years together. Now you all have become realized souls. And you must understand that complete confidence in yourself, complete understanding about yourself, never to have any fear, never to have any thoughts which can bombard your mind. At that state, you are the most powerful person. I hope for this Navaratri, you will realize what work the goddess has done for you, how much she's worked hard, how much she's fought. She's been fighting with these horrible devils and rakshasas. And sometimes I feel now these devils are within us. They are not outside. And that comes to us because we reflect too much on. We have to understand our value, that we have this power within ourselves. And this is to be respected and to give credit to the goddess because she's done so much work for us that she should not feel that it's now they got realization just for a song and they are not bothered. They don't know how to develop it. She will not be in any way hurt, but her work, what she has done, we have to see, we have to understand, and we have to have a feeling that somehow, as we now have got enlightenment, we should try to be people as complete instruments of that power. That's only possible when you don't have your own ideas, your own interference. Complete instrument, just like as I said, this instrument has to be perfectly all right, otherwise it cannot work. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Let us keep our attention just above the Sahasrara and meditate for a few minutes. Let us offer a humble thanks or a prayer at Mother's lotus feet as we finish today's meditation. Please do feel free to unmute yourself. Father, thank you for keeping us in Sahaj. Thank you for giving us our self-realization. Please let us be dissolved. Let our attention be dissolved at your lotus feet, the ocean of your love and joy. And peace. Jai Shri Ram. Let us raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in a bandhan. Thank you everyone. Jai Shri Mataji.
श्रीदेवी अथर्वशीर्षम् ॐ सर्वे वै देवा देवीमुपतस्तुः कासित्वं महादेवीति सा ब्रवीत् अहं ब्रह्मस्वरूपिणी मत्तप्रकृतिपुरुषात्मकं जगत् शून्यं च अहमानन्दानानन्दौ अहं विज्ञानाविज्ञाने अहं ब्रह्मा ब्रह्मणि वेदितं व्ये अहं पञ्चभूतान्यपञ्चभूतानि अहमखिलं जगत् वेदोऽहमवेदोऽहं विद्याहमविद्याहम् अजाहमनजाहम् अधश्चोर्ध्वं च तिर्यक्चाहम् अहं रुद्रेभिर्वसुभिश्चरामि अहमादित्यैरुतविश्वदेवैः अहं मित्रावरुणावुभौ बिभर्मि अहमिन्द्राग्नी अहमश्विनावुभौ अहं सोमं त्वष्टारं पूषणं भगं दधामि अहं विष्णुमुरुक्रमं ब्रह्माणमुत प्रजापतिं दधामि अहं दधामि द्रविणं हविष्मते सुप्राव्ये यजमानाय सुन्वते अहं राष्ट्री संगमनी वसूनां चिकितुषी प्रथमा यज्ञियानाम् अहं सुवे पितरमस्य मूर्धन्मम योनिरप्स्वन्तः समुद्रे य एवं वेद स दैवीं सम्पदमाप्नोति ते देवा अब्रुवन् न नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः। नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणतास्मतां तामग्निवर्णां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणं प्रपद्यामहे। सुरान्नाशयित्र्यै ते नमः। देवीं वाचमजनयन्त देवास्तां विश्वरूपाः पशवो वदन्ति सा नो मन्द्रेशमूर्जन्दुहाना धेनुर्वागस्मानुपसुष्टुतैतु कालरात्रीं ब्रह्मस्तुतां वैष्णवीं स्कन्दमातरम् सरस्वतीमदितिं दक्षदुहितरं नमामः पावनां शिवां महालक्ष्म्यै च विद्महे सर्वशक्त्यै च धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात्। अदितिर्ह्यजनिष्टदक्षया दुहिता तव तान् देवा अन्वजायन्त भद्रा अमृतबन्धवः। कामो योनिकमला वज्रपाणिर्गुहा सा मातरिश्वा भ्रमिन्द्रः पुनर्गुहा सकला मायया च पुरुच्चैषा विश्वमातादिविद्योम् एषा आत्मशक्तिः एषा विश्वमोहिनी पाशाङ्कुशधनुर्बाणधरा एषा श्रीमहाविद्या य एवं वेद स शोकं तरति। नमस्ते अस्तु भगवति मातरस्मान् पाहि सर्वतः सैषाष्टौ वसवः सैषैकादश रुद्राः सैषा द्वादशादित्याः सैषा विश्वे देवाः सोमपा असोमपाश्च सैषा यातु धाना असुरा रक्षांसि पिशाचा यक्षाः सिद्धाः सैषा सत्त्वरजस्तमांसि सैषा ब्रह्मविष्णुरुद्ररूपिणी सैषा प्रजापतीन्द्रमनवः सैषा ग्रहनक्षत्रज्योतिंषि कलाकाष्ठादिकालरूपिणी तामहं प्रणौमि नित्यम्। पापापहारिणीं देवीं मुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदायिनीम् अनन्तां विजयां शुद्धां शरण्यां शिवदां शिवां वियदिकारसंयुक्तं वीतिहोत्रसमन्वितम् अर्धेन्दुलसितं देव्या बीजं सर्वार्थसाधकम् एवमेकाक्षरं ब्रह्म यतयः शुद्धचेतसः ध्यायन्ति परमानन्दमया ज्ञानाम्बुराशयः वाङ्माया ब्रह्मसूस्तस्मात् षष्ठं वक्त्रसमन्वितं सूर्यो वामश्रोत्रबिन्दुसंयुक्तष्टात्तृतीयकः नारायणेन सम्मिश्रो वायुश्चाधरयुक्ततः विच्चे नवार्णकोर्णस्यान्महदानन्ददायकः हृत्पुण्डरीकमध्यस्थां प्रातः सूर्यः समप्रभां पाशाङ्कुशधरां सौम्यां वरदाभयहस्तकां त्रिनेत्रां रक्तवसनां भक्तकामदुघां भजे। नमामि त्वां महादेवीं महाभयविनाशिनीं महादुर्गप्रशमनीं महाकारुण्यरूपिणीं यस्याः स्वरूपं ब्रह्मादयो न जानन्ति तस्मादुच्यते अज्ञेया यस्या अन्तो न लभ्यते तस्मादुच्यते अनन्ता यस्या लक्ष्यन्नोपलक्ष्यते तस्मादुच्यते अलक्ष्या यस्या जननन्नोपलभ्यते तस्मादुच्यते अजा एकैव सर्वत्र वर्तते तस्मादुच्यते एका एकैव विश्वरूपिणी तस्मादुच्यते नैका अत एवोच्यते अज्ञेयानन्ता लक्ष्या जैका नैकेति मन्त्राणां मातृका देवी शब्दानां ज्ञानरूपिणी ज्ञानानां चिन्मयातीता शून्यानां शून्यसाक्षिणी यस्या परतरं नास्ति सैषा दुर्गा प्रकीर्तिता तां दुर्गां दुर्गमां देवीं दुराचारविघातिनीं नमामि भवभीतोऽहं संसारार्णवतारिणीम् इदमथर्वशीर्षं योधीते स पञ्चाथर्वशीर्षजपफलमाप्नोति इदमथर्वशीर्षमज्ञात्वा योर्चां स्थापयति शतलक्षं प्रजप्त्वापि सोर्चासिद्धिं न विन्दति शतमष्टोत्तरं चास्य पुरश्चर्याविधिस्मृतः दशवारं पठेद्यस्तु सद्यः पापैः प्रमुच्यते महादुर्गाणि तरति महादेव्या प्रसादतः सायमधियानो दिवसकृतं पापं नाशयति प्रातरधियानो रात्रिकृतं पापं नाशयति सायं प्रातः प्रयुञ्जानो अपापो भवति निशीथे तुरीयसन्ध्यायां जप्त्वा वाक्सिद्धिर्भवति नूतनायां प्रतिमायां जप्त्वा देवतासान्निध्यं भवति प्राणप्रतिष्ठायां जप्त्वा प्राणानां प्रतिष्ठा भवति भौमाश्विन्यां महादेवी सन्निधौ जप्त्वा महामृत्युन्तरति स महामृत्युन्तरति य एवं वेद इत्युपनिषत् साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
How a mother who has so many beautiful children sees them in such dire mood with their family.
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Have a great day.